Yes, people, and there you have it. So, Arsenal 3, Crystal Palace 2. And the only thing that actually leaves me with a bitter taste in my mouth is the fact that you allowed Eddie Nketiah to score, man. If there's any guy, man, who I didn't expect, the least I actually expected about the score in this game was Eddie Nketiah. But fair play, but that was actually a very beautiful header by Eddie Nketiah. But good thing is we won the game. Finally, after a very long time, we go to the semi-final, move to the next stage in the Carabao Cup. So, where do you begin from? The first half of this game, the Crystal Palace versus Arsenal game, I was fuming, man. I was so annoyed by the decisions Mikel Arteta made. Uh, the decisions some of the players made, like that first goal by the Mateta, that was just it was just a giveaway. That was just a giveaway by Kivio. And I'll say this. Uh, Listen, I don't know that those there was a time actually when I don't know who was playing. Zinchenko was injured. Zinchenko and Tomiyasu was injured. The guy who played in that left back position was Kivior, and Samuel was dependable. But today's game, man, playing in that centre back position, man, he was terrible. He was terrible. That first goal by Mateta, just basically lack of concentration, and for some reason, Mateta gets the ball back in the net, and then I was really worried, man. That first half was actually sleeping. I was actually napping. It was just the same old shit. Yeah, go to the left, go to the right, pass it to who, pass it to who. I mean, that first half we had like 79% possession. I was looking at the stats, 79% possession, and Crystal Palace at 21, and yet we couldn't get a goal. But big up Mikel Arteta. Today you had it spot on by making those subs, getting Odegaard on. Fair play to Ethan Eri, given a game, but really didn't. I mean, let's cut the guy slack. He's still a young guy, and and these are some of the reasons why I think I understand Mikel Arteta, whereby he says, as a young player, you basically need to be incorporating the team step by step. I mean, you can't really start a young player, in simple terms, basically just build him as a building, concrete foundation, get the foundation right, add concrete, keep on building brick by brick, brick by brick. Eventually, the player will be one solid character. So bringing him off and putting Martin Odegaard in the team, that was actually a very good option. 2 assists by Martin Odegaard. I mean, allow me to say this, man. Gabriel Jesus has finally resurrected, and I just hope and praise he continues and replicates the same form in the Premier League, if not the Champions League, or better yet, moving forward. Because today this guy was on fire. Today I felt like, man, this was the Jesus who've been. I mean, this was the Jesus I saw when he came from Man City. I hope those goals got a hat trick today. Thankfully, by the VR was not available. I was actually even not aware of this. The third goal, if that was the Premier League, that would have been rolled off. That was actually being that sorry, I'm actually watching the Tottenham versus Liverpool game. If that was the Premier League, that would have been ruled out. But for some reason, I mean, today that was on our favor. We are finally lucky watching a game without the VAR. So it is what it is. We move to the next stage. Let me see. First half, Thomas Partey came. Thomas Partey given a chance. With Thomas Partey, I'm never really comfortable. Thomas Partey playing in that right back position. Jurien Timber playing in the centre back position. Kivro wasn't working. Who was playing in the left back? The Kieran Tierney and KT. Let me just say this with Tierney. I mean, part of me understands why Mikel Arteta doesn't really depend on him that much. It's because this guy is injury prone. Went down today. Seems like got another knock. Really unfortunate. And that was it. The midfield today: Ethan Eri, Jorginho, and Merino. Merino still have my reservations. Still not really feeling his. I mean, to me, I find him like more of like a backup player. I'm not really seeing. There's nothing really special about Merino in the team at the moment. Jorginho had an okay game. Yeah, had an okay game. Our forward Sterling, another guy, just couldn't score. Had an open chance, but they just couldn't score. Unfortunately, for some reason, the ball just couldn't get at the back of the net. Jesus, what a game! I think I've already mentioned him. I just hope he replicates the same form, yeah, and continues with the same form in the Premier League. Trossard has some few stinkers, by the way. He had a chance, open play the goalkeeper. The guy just decides to shoot the ball as if he's playing rugby. So really disappointing by Trossard, but he had an okay game, yeah. Then you go to the subs, Bukayo Saka, obviously the coming of Bukayo Saka, that was actually what, the coming of Bukayo Saka, the coming in of Saliba, the coming in of Odegaard, that is actually watching the game. And somehow we looked dangerous. The fluidity we've been talking about, the fluidity that we've missed, getting goals from open play, that is exactly what we've been talking about, yeah. That's the Arsenal we know. Come on, Southampton, come on, Southampton, man, this can't score. Currently, man, Liverpool is struggling against Soton. Guys just can't shoot. Anyway, listen, that is that. We move to the next stage. I think, to be fair, let's get the Carabao Cup. Let's get the FA Cup. Because the Premier League as is doesn't seem to be. Anyway, still early. Let me just say still early. Yeah. How do you miss that? Honestly, how do you miss that? Sutton has a number of dead players. Anyway, listen, we move to the next one, and Saturday we'll be still linking up with Crystal Palace. I think it's an away game for us. Yeah, and I'll be seeing you then. Come on, you Gunners, come on.